Hello and welcome to all of our fans, I guess. All of our Top Gun fans. Haha. I'm Joe here from East Macau Stan.
Hello and greetings.
This movie, I went in determined to like it. No, I was like, no, I didn't enjoy the first one, but the soundtrack was good. I'm going to go in and I'm going to like this movie because this one has made about $1 billion. And within 15 minutes, I'm going, okay, can you start? Can you start? Come on. Checking the engines. Oh, come on. This military jet porn? That's what it is. It's just okay, it's just going on forever. Okay, finally. We get to the bar scene. There's another 15 minutes and you're just left going, "Oh my gosh,
You're taking way too much time. Hot Shots handled these scenes better.
yes, cuz Hot Shots poked a joke, a lot of fun at just how long these scenes are. And of course, you have the fact that it seems like the editors of this film were the enemy because they never cut like at the right moment. Like when you have the Val Kilmer scene, which there should have been more Val Kilmer scenes, at least to have like 3 of them. I like the part when he asks uh, who's the better pilot. That's funny. But then you've got earlier when it's like there's still you have to let go. And, you could have that scene at the beginning. I know. And cut there. And later have a second visit or something. And, you have the scene of where he teases Tom Cruise's character, Maverick, towards the end of their little reunion. Like, every scene seems to last an eternity. This movie is 2 hours and 10 minutes long, but it feels like 8 hours. Honestly, like, I've seen movies that are almost... Well, actually, we've both seen The 10th Kingdom, which is like 3 times the length of this film. That movie is 7.5 hours long. But it feels a lot shorter. This movie feels like 8 times longer than that.
If they cut a lot of the scenes, it could have been cut down to about
an hour and a half. Like, this should have been an hour and a half long. There was not enough meat on this carcass to last 2 hours. But my gosh, do they stretch it? Do they, like, the first 15 minutes should have just been 4 minutes at most. And even then it'd feel long as heck. That was the problem with the first movie. Scenes felt too long. At least in the first movie, though, Cruise, Kilmer, and the other actors all could bounce off each other pretty well for the most part, although it was still not a great movie. This one, Cruise is up a creek without a paddle. He's not bouncing off anyone, except Kilmer, but that's for that's not a very long scene, but it feels long to an extent in all the wrong ways. I mean, who'd have thought 2 award-winning actors could bore me to tears like that? Honestly, I'd rather watch the early 2000s Dungeons and Dragons movie with Jeremy Irons. At least then I'd be able to laugh at how bad it is. This is just... And people say, like... Oh my gosh. Or better yet, watching Batman Forever. That was at least a good movie. With a decent psychological plot. And Val Kilmer could bounce off some other good actors. Here, oh my gosh. I never thought Tom Cruise could actually be boring. Outside that one Mummy movie. But the thing is, this movie's dull as heck. The thing about Cruise is he is a great actor. He's a good character actor. And you only need to look at The Last Samurai to see just how great he is and how perfect an actor he is. He does not waste a single scene. Everything is done perfectly. Here, even he's not great. And this is just... Oh my gosh, Top Gun did not need a sequel. And then there's the mission itself. Now, I know a lot of people are going to suggest, is it Russia that they're going to, bomb the uranium plant of? Part of me was wondering, well, doesn't seem like it. That'd be pretty provocative against Russia. Or is it supposed to be like Norway or something? Because we can't let, Norway have its uranium plants. I don't know. Like, I'm stretching here. I'm just like... Oh my, this is just, part of me would have liked to have known the enemy, just because I'm fairly confused. Is it in Antarctica or the North Pole? Is it Like, I don't know. Like, or is it Canada that the U.S. is attacking here? Wouldn't surprise me. I'm joking. But it's just, oh my gosh, this movie. I want to rate it a 2, but I have to rate it a 0. I can't think of a single good thing about this film. It made me want to rewatch Green Lantern because I long to see Hal Jordan.
As much as I enjoyed the piloting flex scene that Maverick does against the cocky students.
Which lasts forever in a day.
Yeah. It's like, there are moments where it's like, okay, I'm getting into it. And then it's like, okay, you've already gotten the point. Why are you stretching this out?
Oh, well, we need Rooster to have been shot down first and then go back in the air. Why?
What?
So that we could show his drama.
Honestly, I thought Top Gun was going to be more of action. Yes, training happens in the first 20 minutes. And then they move on to...
But both movies seem like they're 2-hour-long training montages.
Yeah. Devil's Brigade did it better.
Yeah. And Devil's Brigade was heart-wrenching at the end. Yeah. Remember when the Scottish-Canadian died?
Peacock?
Yeah, Peacock. I loved him as a character.
Oh, yeah.
His death was horrifying. Ensuite, t'avais le Français. The Frenchman, he survived, I think. And him and Peacock were my favorite characters. Peacock was, oh my gosh, for him to have gone down was just horrifying in that movie. He was such a great character.
It's like, this is supposed to be a war drama. Where's the war? As much as we complain about a lot of movies today having nothing but money shots, explosions and whatnot, this movie could have used a bit of that.
Yeah.
A bit more of that, I mean...
And actually, they could have just used any kind of explosion. Like, and at least the first movie had a great soundtrack. This movie, what soundtrack? I was falling asleep, remember? I was nodding off, going, and like, at one point, and I'm just like, like my chin was in my chest here. Like, oh my gosh. Honestly, now, we both skipped out on watching Rings of Power. But I'd actually rather go watch that than watch Top Gun again. I am never watching another Top Gun movie ever again. I don't want to suffer. Honestly, this is... People complain about Batman and Robin. Boy, howdy. That movie has nothing on this trash.
Yeah, I'm going to rate it half a star. There are some it has some moments, but that's all it has. But
you basically rated it the same I think I did as the first movie.
Yeah, Maverick has no one to bounce off of.
Yeah. Like, the actress for Phoenix tries to do a good enough job, but she has no one to bounce off of. She's trying. Like, you can see the actress, she's straining. She's a good actress. No, she did a great job. But her and Cruise are the only ones trying. Kilmer, of course, is perfect, but you don't expect anything but perfection from Val Kilmer. The trouble with Val Kilmer is he's in there for one lousy scene. Yippee! My gosh. Our next review is Hot Shots Part 2, which is thankfully a better movie. And that's going to be our go-to movie for essentially Remembrance Day.
I want to go watch Last Samurai and Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah, tell me about it. You want to watch a good Tom Cruise movie. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, and even if you didn't, don't forget to smash that like and that subscribe button.